Happy New Year to all of the Capricorns. Happy Capricorn season. If it is your birthday, you're a Capricorn, happy birthday. This is going to be for Capricorn Sun, Rising, Moon. I always throw in Venus because I feel like that's important too. But yeah, any Capricorn placements. This reading will be for whatever Capricorns are needing to know for your higher selves right now. I view that as a clean slate. Clean slate. So whatever that means to you, a clean slate. So that could be like an emotional clean slate. It could feel like you're kind of starting back at square one, but you're not starting back at square one. You don't relive anything per se. You might be the situation that you feel right now just might feel familiar. Or I guess like a better way to think of it is like a redo button. If you've ever had the thought process like, oh man, if I could redo this, I would do this. Okay, well this is your time for that. So whatever that is, relationship, career, love, health and wellness, whatever it is, you're having a chance to redo it. Redo it in a way. Twin flame energy. Okay, twin flame energy. Interesting. Twin flame energy, twin flames are really, I think they're romanticized these days. Twin flame energy it is intense. It's intended to be intense. It's intended to reflect back onto all of your triggers, stuff that you need to work on, stuff that you thought you were through with, but you weren't. So you could be dealing with that. I also don't think twin flame energy is just in relation to a romantic partner. I actually really do think that's with any kind of connection. I think friends can also perform as twin flames. I think just whoever it is that you felt like you had some sort of like a karmic soul bond connection with, and when you first met them you just felt like the feeling was just so familiar and it feels right, and then eventually it just turns into this push and pull relationship where there's no consistency in it, and it's causing you to have these triggers that is forcing you to kind of deal with your own stuff. That's what that is. Twin flame energy is nothing nice. It's exactly that. It's chaotic. It's also forcing people to grow as individuals, or at least it gives them the opportunity to do that. Whether or not they do that is their own doing, but that could be a energy that you're coming out of as well. I think for 2025, 2025 was the year of the snake. That was everybody shedding what they needed to shed. And that's no shade to anything, that it just is what it is. Like you're meant to go through seasons. Like winter isn't supposed to last the whole year, you know? Summer isn't supposed to last the whole year. Autumn isn't supposed to last the whole year. Spring isn't supposed to, like, you go through certain seasons for a reason. It's the same thing with personal experiences and relationships. You're meant to meet someone, you're meant to experience people. So don't take this as a complete negative. It just might mean that you're coming out of that right now, which might mean that it might be some time to reflect, heal, detox, de-stress, whatever, to grow from it. Well. Time to release. 999. Let go of what's no longer serving you. Finish something to completion. If you've been seeing the angel numbers 999, that could be intentional, could be confirmation, could be a good omen. 2025 was the year of the snake. It was about releasing what is not serving you best, and that everybody has their own individual path. And I truly do believe that with all people on this planet, I really do believe that we're all almost like assignment based people, you know? I really do think that we're meant to do certain things. We're meant to experience certain things for our own development of our soul, that we're all meant to make an impact in some type of way. So whatever is burdening you or whatever is preventing you from doing that, from chasing your life's purpose, That's typically the stuff that has to go. 2025, I believe a lot of people experienced that pretty harshly. And that is in a number of ways. I still love you, dot, dot, dot. There might be some levels of unrequitedness that you're dealing with as well. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, take this as you will. Take this as you will. Because with twin flame energy specifically, like I said, there is a push and there's a pull dynamic. There's somebody running away and there's somebody chasing. I feel like this could be a reevaluation of what your energy is being directed toward, and what do you feel like the overall lesson was. If there was some level of an unrequited theme with career, with health and wellness, with love, with relationships, what is it that you feel you may have missed? Address that so you don't carry that into 2026. If you do not evolve, you will repeat. And I think that's just the general saying. That's how it goes, because I think it's true. There's a lot of endings for people from 2025, and I feel like for Capricorn, you're starting off on a clean slate. But if there is a temptation to go back to something that did not work out the first time, maybe reevaluate that, and it might be time to release that. Release whatever attachment that you have to that, and to address the attachment. Like, is it really the person that you feel like you need to hold on to like this? Or was it the idea? And if it's the idea, can you find that in a more compatible person?